Okay, we're off to New York City where we're chatting with Diane King, the Reuters correspondent there in New York. Diane, good afternoon. Looks like a Tech Friday, a very happy day for tech stocks. Intel, Dell reports fueling buying. What's hot?
That's right. We are seeing a big resurgence in demand, it seems, in terms of the tech sector. So let me take you into a couple of these key players. You have, first up, let's talk about Dell. Dell came out with its results close to the market close on Thursday. It came out with quarterly earnings that beat Wall Street's expectations, with net income coming in at $472 million for the quarter. You saw shares surge, like it literally came out with its results within a few minutes of the close. Shares surged on Thursday, up about close to 7%. Shares are still ticking higher today. You see it up about 2.5%. Also, Intel, another tech bellwether, it's revising its outlook, it's hiking its outlook rather for the third quarter, basically saying that it expects stronger demand for chips in the quarter. You want to keep in mind that Intel chips are in about 3/4 of all the world's computers. Its shares are getting a nice bounce off of it. Shares are up about 4%. Also want to make a quick mention of Apple. Apple's getting a little bit of a boost based on its iPhone expected to go on sale in China later this year. You want to keep in mind that's the largest mobile phone market, so its shares are edging up about just under 0.5%.
Diane, consumer spending edged up in July. How much of that was really due to the Cash for Clunkers program?
That's right. Let me give you the overall picture for consumer spending. You saw that tick up about 0.2%. That was actually in line with expectations. It was definitely part of that peg to a huge surge in demand for autos thanks to that $3 billion rebate program, Cash for Clunkers, key part of seeing consumption rise. One analyst speaking to Reuters actually said that given the fact, though, that the boost in spending was due to a program that's now over, you want to note that also spending, he rather also noted that spending is below the long-term average of about 0.4%. So some analysts saying that stimulus might still be necessary, and I know we've talked about this before, so we may see another program come into play, Cash for Clunkers for appliances. We'll have to see what that does to consumption.
Dan, thanks so much for joining us. Have a great weekend.